but it does not look like he's in this match as well. So there is Baton. This is the XO Elite or Esports $1,300 Conquest League Match 7 of finals. Today is the last day. We have these 4 final matches, and we're coming in between Impala and its islands, going across the top of Los Leon, Chumacera to the north of Villa del Mar along the western wall. Very, very southern flight path. Doesn't get a lot farther south than this. I've seen it from Puerto Mauricio over to prison, but it's never pretty. It's never pretty when they are just all this crushed in. But let's see what's going to happen. We do have the Emperors headed up towards Impala. We've got almost there, headed out towards La Padita to the north side of Leones anyway, right there along with XO Elites. We have Nucleotide headed down to the southern farms of Los Leon. We got the Mazexis. The Mazexis, the winners of the last match, headed over to the Western Industrial Park of Los Leon. Dark Esports and the Sinners once again headed to Picado. Every match so far that these two have been in together, they have battled for Picado. Just like the Wolves headed up with Legacy in Control to Monte Nuevo. I feel another fight coming on. We have X-Force once again headed down to Partona with the Sentinels. And in Villa del Mar, we have the Digital Age and the Real Gunners Esports. So we have all sorts of fights getting ready to take place. And since we are with Baton, we will stay with Baton. Baton watching all 4 of them from Legacy in Control. This is not the first time these 2 teams have met here in Monte Nuevo. So let me see what else we could see. Does look like X-Force. If you guys want to see what's happening, X-Force did not go to Partona. We do have Fate down on the prison island with them, but Valak and Alim heading to that north. Let's check over onto, ooh, Chahal. What just happened? Chahal just fell. So now we do have the Digital Age and the Real Gunners over here in Villa del Mar. If you look down in the right hand corner, you can see that they are all facing off. The Real Gunners Esports over to the western edge and the Digital Age over on the eastern side of Villa del Mar. And then we do have, oh, look at that. We've got the Sinners and Dark Esports in the reds. And then we've got off angles back on both sides from east to west for Dark Esports and the Sinners. So I want to keep an eye on all of these fights going off, but you guys make it really difficult. And over here we got the Dreamers Esports also right on top of Shoot to Survive. Dreamers Esports pulling back just a little bit, as it does look like Shoot to Survive did get to those vehicles first, so I almost missed that. Alright, so let me go ahead, and I don't even know what to do here, guys, because I don't want to miss any of the fights. You guys need to let me know in the chat who you want to keep an eye on. We are sticking right here with Baton, while Legacy in Control is right over here. And let's see, Chahal, are you back up? Are you okay, Chahal? I'm glad to see you back on your feet. Alright, so let me go poke my nose over here, find out what's going on. They're both in the red apartments. It does look like they're kind of pulling away from each other. We do have Shoot to Survive in El Pozo, and the Dreamers are coming up. You can see that the first zone is all the way to the northwest. So we do have just a little bit of both walls in here, but most of it is playable. So not a lot going on. And ooh, Dark Esports just found Scarface. Where was Scarface? Where were you over here? And he is down and out. I hear Dark Esports Calicar has been knocked. You can see that right through the wall. Hello, everyone, and happy Tuesday night. We are with XO Esports. They are back. Let's go. They are ramping things up. Tonight is the first of the cash scrims. They just opened up their XO Conquest Trials tournament for $700. It's craziness over at XO. You need to be in their server. And shout out to XO because they are sponsoring tonight's UC giveaway. So all you have to do is take a screenshot of your XO is back in the chat. Get it over to the giveaway channel in the XO server, and your name will go on the wheel of names. But let's start with these teams tonight. These teams are hot. This is going to be a nice lobby. Are you ready for this? In slot 3, XO Elite. Slot 4, Prolific. Slot 5, version 9. Slot 6, Zero Mercy. And they have Zero Mercy. They live up to their name every match. Slot 7, Pravda Esports. Slot 8, Top Losers. Slot 9, we got Strive Era. Slot 10, Soren. There is Soren. Hello, Soren. Check out those names to see. In slot 11, headed to Brazil in just a couple of weeks to fight for us in PMSL at the one and only X-Force. Let's go. In slot 12, we got the Golden Fire. Slot 13, Simple Minded. Slot 14 are the Real Gunners. Hello, boys. Nehan, I see you. Slot 15 are the Fanist. Slot 16, Made in Nepal. In slot 17, also going to Brazil to fight for us in PMSL. Straight out of Nepal. There they are. Let's go, boys. In slot 18, underrated rookies. And do not turn your back on these rookies. They are definitely underrated as rookies. In slot 19, signed to God. In slot 20, final. Slot 21, we've got Alpha 4 Legends. In slot 22, Vengeance. Vengeance will be mine. And just like that, we are starting. Hello, 6. How are you? I am good. How are you? Let me get that iPad up there. There we go. Everything is set and ready. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Whew. That was a lot to say in 2 minutes, guys. A lot to say, but they are back. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh, yeah, oh, yeah, oh, yeah. Oh, things are much smoother than they were last night. Thank you. Thank you. Let's go with, DK is Bing Ling this time. Big Ling Ling. Let's go with Straight Out in the Paw. And let's go with Wolfie. Wolfie, hello Wolfie. I've been a big fan of Wolfie for a long time. Alright, let me get those footsteps matched up. Straight out of Nepal, Wolfie. There we go. Oh, and let's put the iPad up there. There you go, guys. Alright, here we go. Smokey. Hello, Smokey. How are you tonight? So tonight's first match of the XO Esports 50 $50 cash scrims. We're coming in from that very southwest side of Sosnovka military base, going over the top of Ferry Pier Geka. South George crates, North George, all the way to the farm of Zarky, just to the east of Zarky. Who's everybody here to see tonight? That's my question. Let me know in the chat who you want to check in on, and we will. So let's see. I see, is that Made in Nepal jumping with Team 11 maybe? X-Force? Yeah, I see. Yes, X-Force and Made in Nepal. They are right there together down, headed towards the Ferry Pier Primorsk area. We got Alpha 4 Legend jumping. We got Zero Mercy jumping. Let's go. Straight out of Nepal, headed over towards that car spawn, I think, over towards the farm area. Maybe, maybe not. Let's check in on what's happening over in Gaka. Gaka looks a little chaotic. We got... No, that's Made in Nepal. Who is this? Team 16 is Made in Nepal. So who is Team 10? Soren. Oh, we got a Made in Nepal player on Soren. You guys love to get me that way. Alright, so North George Chaos. Look at that. Let's get up over here to North George. Ooh, we do have a fight right on down here. Let's see if we can catch this fight. The Golden Fire. They have already gotten a knock, and I don't see who was over here with them. Maybe one of them from Soren. But let's get up over here because I see some more fights. Version 9 and Signed to God. Over here we got the top losers. And let's see. Team 9. Strike era. Cielo, I miss you too, Cielo. How are you? Alright, so we're gonna stay here. It looks like Icy trying to throw that nade over onto the... Woo, look at that first zone all the way to the north. So we gotta go north central. We do have the rivers still in there, so we could end up on that river, but we also have two teams in Watertown. It looks like we've got Team 19 over here, Signed to God with version 9. All four of them from version 9 still in this, so that's what's happening right there. Nobody over on that far east, so I'm going to go ahead and scroll it in just a little bit, and for a second I'll pop up the iPad again and give you an idea of where all these teams are. They are all on this western coastline. So it's a lot of chaos. Let's get back over to see what's going on with it. What does that say? Sky ABC? Sky ABC. Yes, it does. Well, that's simple enough. I think I could get that one. XO Esports. Hola. Hola. XO Esports. Ooh, got him. Top L. Got him over here. Top losers. So the Golden Fire has somebody over on the top losers team. You guys know what it does to me when you guys switch around with him. Oh no, Aqua. Got him. Came right out into that. Now they are all coming over to Fire. Sky ABC. He gets one through the window. Oh, he gets two. He gets two. He's down to 1 HP. He's got 2 knocked. Oh, 3 knocked. 3 knocked. Oh, A, B, C, Sky, Zello. Your boy was putting in work, but where are you? He is all the way up in Zarky. He is not going to be able to help his team at all. And that was a nice fight from Fire A, B, C. Oh, what is happening over here? Faye, are you getting some shots right on down there? No. What is happening? Who is over here with you? It looks like we got Team 7 over here. Look at this. Team 7. Did you take on that duo? Let's see. Team 7 are Pravda Esports. So I don't think they took on that duo very well. And you can see that this duo over here from Prolific. Being prolific with their numbers. They're up to 3 eliminations for a duo. So we got to keep an eye on this duo. So now Final is in a fight. Where's Final? Oh, we have somebody in slot 1. We have somebody in slot 1. Tempa! Tempa! Big fan, Tempa. 6, 6. 667. Alright, so we need to let XO know that we have someone in slot 7 or slot 1, and we got Maiden Nepal now coming right up and in over here onto Zero Mercy. Maiden Nepal coming right up and in, so alright, so let's see what's going on. It looks like Maiden Nepal Fury. Maiden Nepal Fury right on over here with 1 elimination, and Smokey also with an elimination. So they're over here at Sunnydale. Let's see, final in that fight still. Let's go on over to Sign to God, find out what is happening over at the ruins. And it's not looking good for Chris. Solo Chris, so Blue's coming up and around. He does have a lot of red on his screen, and oh, he does get in the Toxic Miha. No, it was Saran. Saran was able to get 2 of them, and now he's going to be able to get 2 of his team back up. So we did lose the OG, so let's go. Let's see what else is happening. All this chaos so fast and furious in the start of this. So let's see what is happening over here. I feel like we got someone from EXO Elites coming up onto this duo. That that duo. Find it. Oh, that duo. This duo over here is some crazy stuff. Hello, Sunshine. I'm surviving good. Cielo, I'm good to hear that. This duo, look at this. Wonder who's going to take down this duo, because the squads sure aren't having any fun with them. Alright, so it does look like most of the teams are out of the blue. No more teams on military base at all. I think I've got all the teams on your map. I think we might have a couple of them a little bit further over, so I'll fix that for you guys. There you go. Now you can check in on your teams. We still got a lot of chaos over here in North Georgia. Mamba, let's go. Yes, let's go. Guys, don't forget to shout out. All you have to do is write XO is back in the chat. Take a screenshot of that and get it over to the XO Discord server in the giveaway channel to get your name on the wheel of names. Make sure you get that done right. Ooh, Real Gunners. Real Gunners, where is this going on? Let's see what's happening over here with Sign to God. Who did you come up on over here? Yes, this is the Real Gunners. Let me see who. Oh, alright, let's not see. Let's go. It does look like the Real Gunners came up into that. Hello, Aspect. Neon, I just missed it. Alright, so let's see. We're still going to the north. It is at least 50, maybe even up to 60% water. Look at this shoreline. And then we've got the Dragon Head over here. The Dinosaur Head, whatever lake you want to call it. Woo! These boys are getting crushed right on in, and this duo is coming across. Let's see what's gonna happen over here. Toxic Mahal taking those shots. Toxic Mahal takes him out of that car. So there goes one of them from that duo. Toxic Mahal shutting down the duo that is causing all the chaos. Hey, taken off. So there you go. But Toxic Mahal, Sign for God, is a solo. Not a solo you want to mess with, obviously. Alright, so let's see what else is happening. I feel like we're going to have a fight right on over here. Let's check in on what is happening with the Golden Fire. The Golden Fire. Woo! Jack's getting out and around there over here with X-Force. X-Force. There goes Fate and Legend. There goes 2 of them from X-Force. But each one of them from the Golden Fire are up to an elimination. So I think there's, let's see, Oh, we got Big Ling Ling in the glider. Big Ling Ling. Alright, so there you have it. Oh, that solo in slot 1. He's getting pulled up on over here by Team 9 Strive Era. They were right behind him, but now Strive Era does have another team at their back. You can see that the top losers are also coming up right behind them. So while you watch this for just a second, I'm going to zoom in on your map so you guys get a better idea where your teams are now. Let's see. There you go. You should be able to see that a little better now. Alright, so looks like we are all starting to come right up and in version 9. It looks like version 9 may be coming right up and in. Not too far away from Strive Era. We just watched Strive Era get into that compound and we're nervous. Who is not nervous? Where is Team 22? 22 Vengeance. Let's see if I can find them easier this way. Maybe not. Nope, it's not going to switch over for me. Oh, there it goes. Team 22. And let's check in on Vengeance. They are all the way over here in North George. They are also, they're taking a shot. And I think that was Team 7 driving up and in. Yes, it is. Zilla in. But we also have Team 15 over here. Team 15 are the finest. And so we are on HQK. Trying to get an eye on where the finest are across the street. Look at this. He's got that K9. So there you go. XO is back. There you go, Sunshine. Screenshot that and get it over to the XO Discord server. Good luck tonight, Sunshine. Shout out to Crucial and his staff over at the XO server. So there is your iPad to see where the maps are, and I'm checking in over on the real gunners. They are not too far away. It does look like the top losers is a solo, and he is over there hiding in the church. So it looks like this is fine. It looks like, ooh, the Golden Fire one more time coming up onto another team. Which team is this? Made in the ball. So there goes, oh, look at this. We do have Vengeance. Sook just got a shot onto somebody, but they are over here in the blue. They do need to get on out of there. So Sook right here, this guy right here, got that shot. Oh, this is gonna be rough for them to get to zone, guys, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, and they are falling off, and at least there's a vehicle back here for them, and they drove right past the vehicle. Not exactly sure what their plan is, but they're getting out of Dodge. Just checking on the finest now. So my bad, I didn't know I had to type do is back screenshot. Good thing I paid attention. Alright, so the finest, it looks like all 4 of them are back up onto their feet, and they are also heading out. And if you look, we are headed all the way over to east of Severny. Some of these rotations are really kind of surprising. So that solo from slot 1 is still over here. I don't know what he is doing, but he is surrounded by the XO Elites on one side and Strive Era over on the other. So hopefully he knows that he's supposed to dip out. If you are in slot 1, just a reminder, if you find yourself in slot 1, you are supposed to go swimming deep in the water. Don't give anybody an extra free point. All right, Alpha 4 Legend also coming up right over here onto the underrated rookies. So let's see what's going on over here. And we'll stick with them for a minute while I fix your map. You can see that they are all starting to get right there in that zone. There's really nothing happening at the moment. Real gunners, so that's up in Severny. No, they've already moved on out. Asbag, no! Let's get on over to Neon. Neon, Booner. Booner in the background, and then we got 6. Oh, no! 6 Nepal, the straight out of Nepal coming up and around, and we got the Gooner trying to hit the shots right on down. Oh, and another Molly, and I think that was from Oliver from straight out of Nepal, and now all the chaos is breaking out. I don't even have to switch screens because it is just going on by itself, but I do want to switch over to straight out of Nepal and check in on what they are doing, if I can catch one of them on the screen. And Oliver only got the one elimination with all those mollies he was whipping on over. And let's check in on what is happening with all these teams as they are coming up and in. They are trying to get into this zone. So now what? Ooh, look at this ridge over here on this mountainside. We are packed in. Team 18, the underrated rookies. Hawa has got knocked in luxury down to about 5 HP. Now pulling right up between all these teams over here. You can see Alpha for Legend just to the north of them. And then just to the south, we got Team 16 made in Nepal. Let's get on over to Fury. Fury is coming right on down into version 9. Oh, and the Rodeo Drive Bentley. Ooh, he's gonna come right up and in onto version 9 straight in. Oh, smoke it. Oh, smoke me. Oh. Alright, don't ask me. I have no idea where that came from. Alright, so now let's see what else is going on. We still have a solo way over here. Zilla has been able to stay down and out of it as the golden fire wraps all the way around him, and we are still on land over here, getting rid of some of all this water side, and I can't catch on to hit you is coming right up and in on all these teams over here. You can see that the Exo Elites are still here, and Alpha 4 Legend right up top, and Oliver finding. Oh, there goes XP3. Ooh, so we have this fight going on with Strive Era. Where is Strive Era and straight out of Nepal? I'm not even sure where Strive Era is. They are all meshing together in these lobbies. They do not like to slow down at all. So let me go ahead and fix this map down here and zoom it on in. I think now's a good time to put up the iPad to show you where they have not slowed down, but where they've ended up, because they are all just moving. They are constant moving. So Team 21 Alpha 4 Legend trying to get those nades up onto the golden fire. The golden fire on the backside. There's the Dominator. Right when I switched over onto him, he gets a knock right on over onto Zus Riz. So now, let's see. He is still trying to figure out where they are. Look at this. Keeping an eye on the rotation, because he does have to rotate into zone. And some tire splatter just for us. Just for some extra sensation in our ears. And still trying to get those shots. This is the Dominator for the golden fire. So we're coming down the Stopper Hill now. So let's get on over here and find out what is happening on Team 18. Underrated rookies. We got Made in Nepal Luxury with version 9 all the way around the outside of this. Let's check in on version 9. They may be in a fight right on down here, because all these teams, look in your mini-map. Do you see any grass in your mini-map? All I see are tags and names. Hello, gorgeous Ellie, PUBG. Alright, so let's see. Ellie, G-O-P-O-P. Alright, so let's see what is going on. Let's check in on Superman. I thought he was trying to get some of this third party. Looks more like he's trying to figure out who the third party is, because no one has stayed where they were. They have all just shifted like a giant what are those called? Eddies or whirlpools. That's all this zone has been. They're just rapping and rapping. Hi, Crucial. Yes, Crucial is back. LEG, remind people too, right in the chat. XO is back to take the screenshot and get it over to the XO Discord server for the Wheel of Names giveaway. Alright, so let's see. Zero Mercy coming up along. Ooh, we got a sexy IGL. I like it. Sexy, sexy. What you gonna do? Oh, he's looking at you. There's my rap song for the night, guys. Alright, let's go check in on the XO Elite. Team 22 still alive? I have no idea. Vengeance. Let me check in on the other screen. And Team 22, yes they are. They are coming up from the south. You can see they are straight south. They are doing just fine. I'll put the iPad. Look at the team all the way down at the south. They are light blue on your map. Alright, so there you go. There are Vengeance, but we are right over here in all this chaos. Look at this chaos. They are all trying to wrap around each other. Hope, Bones, hello Bones. You're gonna have a whole lot of people driving around you. Right when we switched on over, he gets one knocked out. It's a 1v1 over here, and he gets him with the GBS, and they are still coming up and around. Oh, nice. XO Elites come up and in. Kyrie was able to finish that off, but now Kyrie is a solo with all sorts of crates to get on into. But now let's see what else. Oh, let's go back on over. It does look like we've got Vengeance. Here you go, Meech Envy. They are driving up and into zone, but they are watching version 9 and XO Elites. XO Elites, I think, just went out to the play zone, did they? They got God Kids straight out of that car. And now, here they come into the final zone. Let me go ahead and scroll on in. We might be able to get up over onto the sky view. We are going up on this chaos hill. And the finest all the way over in there. We do have one knocked from Vengeance. If I can get most of these teams in here, I think that might be the best I can do. So we do have a couple more teams, but if you look down below, you can see a couple of them. Sook is the last one still standing. He may be able to get his teammate picked back up. Look at this. Throw some smoke. Throw some smoke. Oh, that's just me. Alright, so now let's get on over to the other side. Let's go check in on version 9. We do have Don't Look, trying not to be seen. Alright, let's go on over to the other side. We got the finest coming right up and in onto Team 9. Strive Era still coming up, and we got some more. We got some more. Rez is coming up. Woo! Lost point. Oh, with the S12. Shutting that down, guys. Alright, so we are down to the final two teams. We have Vengeance versus the finest. Vengeance! There you go, Meech Envy. They are still in this, but it is a 2v3. It doesn't look like the finest are feeling their finest here. We do have quite a bit of red over here. Sook wrapping around in the out. Oh, Sook taking that crazy. So now we're down to just the bad fella. Bad fella versus the duo over here coming right up and in. Let's see what's going on. We are going to go with HQK trying to get those shots over onto the big fella. Big fella right there throwing those nades and smokes for days. And they are, there goes his teammate over for Vengeance, but Vengeance is still right up there. There you go, LAGOP. Thank you, LAG. The big fella still come. Oh, the big fella with the nade finishing off, and he was on that screen. Let's get that iPad off of there. The Finest coming in first with 14 eliminations, 24 total points for tonight's first match. Coming in second, Vengeance. Look at this, HQK, 6 eliminations out of the 8. And then Strive Era coming in third with 7 eliminations. GG top 3. Here are the rest of these scores: 4 through 6, 7 through 9, 10 through 12, 13 through 15, 16 through 18, 19 through 21. Going all out. The Finest. We got S4R4 Luffy. Luffy had 7 eliminations, 550 damage. We'll be jumping with him when we come right back. Right back. Oh, and Naomi, the goat right up in here, trying to push him back because AP is trying to get that press off. His feet. Naomi throwing those nades up and over. Dark Esports still coming right up and around. So now, the real gunners down here in Darwin. Oh, I hear a sticky bomb. You guys know I like the sticky bombs. Darwin was way over here. Come on. Oh, this drives me crazy. So now, let's see if I can move. There we go. So it does look like the digital age is pulling away from the real gunners. The real gunners taking over most of Via Del Mar, although the wizard is still here in the church. And Zendry, oh, never side. Up here, he does get found by Zendry. He was chasing Zendry down, and Zendry is going to come back and get that elimination. Calicar finishing off another one. So now... Ooh, and now we got the fight going off down in... Guys, I cannot be in so many places at once. And so now we do have Naomi. Let me get down to Bartona. X-Force has moved in. X-Force is coming into Bartona with the Sentinels. We have Fate over here. I saw it. There they are. There's Valak right up top. Let me go over to Fate. Let me check in on Fate's position. I don't want to lose any of these fights, but guys, when you have 12 fights going off in 2 screens, it's not that easy. Blux is the last one still standing. So now we do have a duo, and I think Dead Aim is right there on the outside. I thought he was inside, but we do have a duo from Dark Esports still coming down. We have Naomi and Magic right up here, right on top of them. Let me get on down to over here to the Wolves and find out what's happening. They've been much more quiet than it was yesterday. Yesterday, the fights were a lot faster. We still have all 4 of each team over here. We do have Baton keeping an eye over onto Legacy in control. The kid over here is trying to keep an eye on Dorn, straight across Dorn. I think that's stranded over there, and we do have Wancho going over to pick him up. So let's see what else is going on. And I think there goes... Wait a minute. What just happened? Oh! He finished off Dark Esports, but what it cost. He got a 3-piece on to Dark Esports, but now he is a solo, and it is still only stage 1. So... let me see. Oh, we got Shu Young. Shu Young, what are you doing over here? He is in a fight with the Mizaxis. Mizaxis coming in, and there only a duo over here. And there goes Geo. Mind has been knocked, and now it is Shu Young and the Sleepy One versus Chosen versus Triggs. Triggs is the last one still standing. Oh, and the nade by the Sleepy One. Look at that Godzilla face. We should be able to get mine back up, but we did lose Geo. And X-Force now in that fight right on down below. Let me see what's going on. Alim taken down and out. Where is Valak? Valak's still coming down and around. Right over here with Fate. They're both pushing up into the Sentinels. We do have Jit knocked, and I'm not sure where. Oh, yeah, he is getting picked up by Flo. So now, let me go ahead and put this map back up so you guys can see where your teams are coming in. We are still going up to that northern side. Let me go ahead and put that up for just a minute while these guys do get out of the smokes and try to head on out. We still have Fate and Valak in here, so let me check in on Fate and Valak there. They are going to be able to go ahead and finish looting Partona, because it does look like the Sentinels are leaving Partona, and we still have the Wolves. I just saw Doran. Oh, Jahal has been knocked, and oh, here they come, all four of them coming right up those stairs. No, all three of them. We do have Doran on the off angle, shooting right on through, and oh, Sandu gets taken down and out. So now it is just up to the kid, and the kid with that nade straight on down, watching Bathon, tries to get the nade down onto Bathon, but does not connect with that nade. But it is now the kid with the Vector M4 against all four of them from the Wolves. All four of them are pushing right up and in, and Wancho with the pump shotty taking over Monte Nuevo with 4 eliminations. All these teams do need to get up to zone. The Wolves just barely outside of zone. We have the Emperors coming in. We still have Nucleotag coming in. We have the Sentinels coming in. We still have the X-Force coming across. And they do have the Sentinels chasing down behind them. We have the real gunners coming up behind the Digital Age, behind the Wolves. And we do have Rival 6 and the Sinners. Ooh, got a lot of them outside of zone. And we do have a cluster starting to happen right down in the center zone. We've got Dreamers Esports with the EXO Elites coming right up on the other side of them. And we are still so spread out. I can't really get a good shot. Ooh, the Sentinels are wrapping down and around all the way around the outside of Prison Island. You can see them all the way down at the south, but we do have, here they come, right up onto HP 43 Quackity right across behind that broken wall. And let's see, we do have the shots from the off angles. And oh, almost there in a fight with Shoot to Survive. Where did that happen? Let me see if I can find out where that is going on. Shoot to Survive right across, and it is, oh, Sticky Bomb. So we are right across just to the south of Crater Field for Shoot to Survive. Philo getting that knock, but we're back up on our feet. Still a full 4-man team for Shoot to Survive. We still have the Sentinels all the way down to that southern side of Prison Island, and we still have the fight between EXO Esports, or EXO Elites, and the Dreamers Esports over here. So it looks like Team 4 is also coming up and over towards the top side of this fight. They're a little bit farther than I thought, but we have the Emperors also coming in not too far away from the east. So let me see. X-Force may still run into the Sentinels. You can see that the Sentinels are wrapping all the way down and around Prison. They are right by Prison, and X-Force is going through via Del Mar. So they could still run into each other, even though they managed to get away from each other. Hello everyone, and welcome back. We are just seconds away from starting tonight's second match, and this time we will be jumping with the finest SR4 Luffy. 7 eliminations, 550 damage, and we are on hard start. So let's get on over to the live stream, get that iPad set up and ready, because I think somebody was just in slot 1. Let's scroll on through. There it goes. Alright, so we did have someone in slot 1 this time, and no one. We are still missing Team 4, Prolific. So let's see. Prolific was the duo last time, wasn't it? So they weren't missing. They were being prolific with those eliminations. Alright, let's find the finest. Luffy. Actually, this is better chance for me to win by y'all. Don't read my comment. I won't read your comment, LAG. I never said anything. You guys never heard it. Alright, let me get down to the finest. I think they're down in 15, if I remember right. SR4 Luffy. Oh, we get to see some buns, Luffy buns on your screen. Oh, isn't that fun? Isn't that fun? Alright, so here is your last match. Stop prayer. Oh, the chaos never ends, guys. It never ends. You never know what to expect. Especially seeing some buns. Buns. Here we go in the XO Esports. $50 cash scrims. We're coming in just at this armpit east of El Azahar. Just to the south of El Azahar. North of the truck stop. Going to the south side of San Martin. Over the top of Radio Tower Hill and just to the south of El Pozo, dumping off in this compound all the way over in the western wasteland. So there is your flight path. And let's go. We got a lot of shoots coming off at the very start of this match, or flight path. So let's see. We have Sign to God, I see over here, jumping to El Azahar with Team 21, Alpha 4 Legend, and then we got Team, I don't trust these names because they're on the wrong team. So let's see, I can't see, is that Team 18? Yes, the underrated rookies. So the underrated rookies are right over here with Alpha 4 Legend in El Azahar. So we might have a bit of a fight going on over there. The finest sided up over towards Crater Field. So we're going to go over to the rookies. Let's get the rookies on the main screen. And I did not click. Let's try this again. Rookies. There we go. Let's check in on how I doing. I'm doing okay. How about you? Oh, Zero Mercy in a fight now. Top losers in a fight. Where is this happening? Where is all this? Oh, down here in the truck stop. Let's get down to the truck stop and see what's happening. Alright, so we do have version 9 with the top losers over here. Superman's been knocked, so now Don't Look has been knocked. Nervous, are you nervous yet? Let's go, let's see what he's gonna do, because he's way too far away to help his team. He's all the way up over here. So now God Kid is the last one still standing over here trying to get those shots down on as they are all pushing right up and in from the top losers. So the losers winning this battle. Oh, God Kid trying to get those shots. Oh, he gets one with the bump shotty. Almost. So now here comes Nervous. Nervous got down here pretty quick, and he's trying to come up and over. What? Where did his truck go? His truck. The mystery of the vanishing truck. It all started with buns. It started with buns, LG. Alright, so now let's get on over here and find out what is happening in the Hacienda del Padron. So now we are on Made in Nepal because they are confusing me being spread all over the place. Ooh, we got the sexy IGL. Hello, sexy. Alright. Somebody tell me how to sing that sexy back song. Crucial. Hello, Crucial. I'm sorry, I'm a little goofy today. All right, got the sticky bomb, the sexy one with the sticky bomb. Oh God! All right, I'm done. I'm way done. Let's go over here to see stars. Alright, let's scroll down in a little bit and see what else is happening, because it does look to me on the map that everybody else seems to be pretty separated out. So I just saw up in El Azahar. I forgot about the fights up in El Azahar. So let's get off of sticky bombs. Yeah, let's go on over here and see what's happening. We still have the underrated. Look at this, the underrated rookies. Like I told you, do not turn your back on the underrated rookies just because they're rookies. They may be underrated. Oh no, there goes one to the mini. So now they are down to just a trio, and we should be able to get luxury pick back up. And let's see, hit you, what you gonna do? Oh, crucial here. Yeah, that's crucial. He has to come in and let me know. He's gotta come in and let me know. Stop it. Alright, let's see what is happening right on down here. It looks like Sabaki's thinking about coming up these steps. And even though he's got this pump shotty, he's already heard that Tommy gun going across the top of his head. So let's go. Let's see what's happening. Ooh. He is not in any area. Another sticky bombs. Let's go. The sticky bombs for days, and now we've got it is Pump Shotty versus Pump Shotty, and it does look like he's gonna go ahead and back on up. Oh no, he is not. He's coming up this side. Stream is nice and clean and clear. Green, thank you, Sunshine. Oh, he gets right out through. So now look at this. He's trying to spray through the smoke into it, and so here he comes right through the windows. And that is it. Sabaki's and Weedy. What is this? Weedy? What TT? Give up. I give up, guys. I give up. I'm done. Top losers and straight out of Nepal. So now let's see where is straight out of Nepal? Where are you? Where did top loser end up? Straight out of Nepal is all the way over in Impala. So they must come down out of that truck stop straight into straight out of Nepal. And let's get on over here. I think. Are they still in this fight? Yes, they are. So straight on Nepal, trying to get XP3 up. So now let's get over onto Blaze BT. Blaze BT, do you hear the top up and around? Blaze is trying to push up these stairs. He's got the UMP versus that M249. I hear all sorts of mollies going off. I ain't telling no one they gonna stub their pinky toe. Oh, he does get Wolfie taken down out of that pump shotty, but now they're gonna be able to look at this XP3 taking down 3 of those. So now let's see. Let me go ahead and put that iPad up there. You can get an idea where your teams are. And I'm going to poke around, try to figure out where the next flight is going to be. And let's see. It looks like Soren might be coming down kind of close. Let me check in on Soren. I haven't checked in on them in a while to watch them rotate for just a moment. So let's see what these guys are doing. They are coming down and around the truck stop, but the truck stop is already pretty cleared out. So Wagwan, they're just having some fun on these Miramar roads. So let me put that iPad back up there, give you guys a good idea where these rotations are. We might have a fight between. Let me get Vengeance on the screen for my YouTube chat. Here you go. They are right on over here at the Chumasera, up at the oil tanker side, but they are not too far away from the from final schwizzle. Alright, Gamma, I see you. Hello, Gamma. Hello. Alright, so these guys are still all just kind of rotating on in. I see that Straight Out Nepal and Zero Mercy might be getting into some action. Let's see if they know that they're really close. Hello, Wolfie. Back onto you again. Let me go check in on XP3. Alright, it does look like Zero Mercy has kind of backed away, but now Soren is coming right up and in. Hello, Foxy! Hello! Alright, so Soren is coming right next to this duo for Zero Mercy. And it looks like Soren just went soaring on by, driving on by in my automobile. I don't know. Simplest Blaze, let's go. Hello, Simplest. Guys, don't forget, shout out to XO Esports and Crucial and the staff. They are sponsoring a giveaway tonight. All you have to do is write in the chat, XO is back, screenshot it and get it over to the XO Discord. You don't want to miss out on all these cash scrims, and they've got the tournament. Oh, thank you for the super chat, 199. Thank you. And we do have X-Force right across the way. Alright, so we got Fate coming up and around, and he's not too far away from the rest of his team, but the rest of his team, they are using all these dips, and oh, look at this Fate. He hears shots and his buggy just like a magnet just goes and points right at him, but now they are going right at the golden fire. So Fate over here trying to get some of the scouting on, driving into the two different teams. Right above him is Jax from the golden fire, but don't forget, right behind him is the other team. The other team again are the final or straight on down. It looks like Jack's getting ready to come up and in, and now Fate is the last one still standing. Fate does see him right on through. Oh, but then XYY is able to find him on the side. But Dominator, damn, up at the top, trying to get those shots right on down onto the final. So while you watch Dominator for a minute, let me go ahead and scroll on in, and I will put this up. Oh, we do have another fight with the XO Elites. I'll put this up while I switch over to the XO Elites, because they are in a fight right over here with a couple of teams as well. So Real Gunners, XO Elites, and Vengeance. All three of these teams are right up over here. Tempo, big fan, 677. And oh, the XO Elites, it looks like they're having some issues. Let's see who is over here. Bali throwing those nades right on down on top. Maybe able to hold off the push by Vengeance and get the, oh no, they're coming right up and in. Bali has to get this 1v1 over here. It is UMP versus that pump shot, and now here comes the other one. Right up and over with that M249. And now coming right up behind him, we have Nehan. Nehan getting ready to throw those nades up and over. Does he get that knock on the Drain? Drain is right on over there, and here comes 677. Nehan getting right up and over there as well. Nehan trying to get those sprays. Ooh, with the DBS. And he should be able to get 6-7 pick back up, but he hears him on the backside. And here comes another DBS shot in. Right up and over. Still trying to get those jump shots. And Nehan with the second jump shot over with that DBS. And he should back up and over. So now we should be able to get 6-7 pick back up, and we do have Gooner not too far away now. 2 drained, and now they're throwing the smoke, trying to get up and over to Vengeance. And I hear the buggy. It was Azpek. Azpek was driving by in the truck. I said buggy, but you know. Darling Mom, Alpha for Legend, thank you for the super chat. Thank you, W. You are amazing. Alpha for Legend for Darling Ma in my YouTube, the super chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alright, so we still have real gunners right on over here. I think they've cleared everyone out. Let's check in on Alpha 4 Legend. Alpha 4 Legend. Sabaki's is right over here with Zero Mercy. So let's see. They're just a duo. Foxy, they're up to 4 eliminations. But they do have, does look like they're leaving a solo over here in... Oh, they're not too far away from straight out Nepal as well, but you can see sexy IGL coming all the way down from Bigado. We did get to watch that fight over in Bigado, and our zone did pop again. And we are going down to the south side of Leones and the farms, and you can see that Sign to God is still way up by Minus Generalis, not too far away from, which team is this? Team 7, Pravda Esports. So they are all coming right on down and in. And I do see the Golden Fire in another fight. So let's get on over to the Golden Fire, because they've got another team right here on top of them. And this is Team Strive Era SC Entity SOP. So let's check in on SOP. What are you doing over here with Strive Era? More sticky bombs. T22 alive. We just lost Team 22 out to both Real Gunners and Exo Elites. It was a disaster. Just roll back about 5 minutes and you'll see vengeance. And so let's go ahead and scroll on in just a little bit. I think the Golden Fire are on that outside. They are not pushing up and in. I do see another fight right on over here though with Team 15, the finest now coming up onto let's see, we got the Golden Fire up there. We do have team, oh, they are moving so fast. Real Gunners, oh, the Real Gunners right on in there. The Real Gunners going down. Let's see what's going on. Nehan getting ready to throw the nade right on down the longhouse. Does he get anybody at the end? Straight on the Paul. Also in a fight and coming up and in the finest Luffy taking out 6-7. Double. So now Nehan getting on in there. Let me check in on Azpac with that S12, stopping that pull up. And Azpac with 2 eliminations. And Azpac with 3. Was that a squad wipe, Azpac? I missed it, but you are up to 4 eliminations. GG Azpac. And we still have the team coming on in the final. Hearing all of that Gamma and the boys sniffing out that third party, trying to get closer to all of this. So while you watch this, I'm going to scroll this map in just a little bit more, and let's see what's going on with Alpha 4 Legend. They are still coming in from that southeast side. I see that there is another fight over here. Let's go with the Dominator. They must have pushed up and into this shop. Let's see if we can zoom in. Oh no, right to the face. And so the Dominator, the last one, still standing for the Golden Fire. So they're right over here with Strive Era, and not too far away our Alpha 4 Legend. Alpha 4 Legends right down here in the southeast side. Don't know if you can see that, but here they are. So now, oh, we've shifted all the way back up to Leones. Most of these teams are on a ring around the outside of the zone, so most of them should be okay getting back into zone. And now, here we go. Sign to God. It looks like OG bleeding out. Let's see if I can get over here. Mahale? I don't know. Mahale? Alright, so anyway, we do have another team straight across from them as well. Over here, we do have Team 13. Simple Minded. Let's get over to Simple Minded and see what their names are. OnlyFans Cradle. You should have been over in Picado. That's what I'm saying. Right out of the ball, right up over at the top. Let's go check in on straight out in the ball and see what he's doing. He's trying to get some helmets off of that Tippa. Blaze BT over here trying to get those shots over onto 10 as Soren drives right up and in. Oh, it stopped right in front of him. Now he's still getting those shots, but they return those shots, but he doesn't care. He just goes to the other side of the rock. Oh, and he gets 0 box given deep. So now I'm going to stay here for just a second. Get this back up in here. Get it back onto your screen. And there we go. Let me go ahead and put the iPad up there so you guys can check in on your teams, because the teams are non-stop rotating. And Blaze, right when I switched over, Blaze got the knock over onto Team 10. So I don't think, no, Wagwan. The last one's still standing. Does get deep picked back up, but look at the mini map once again, just covered in tags. So now, let me see. Let me go ahead and put that iPad back up there for just a minute and head on down over here, because version 9 is still right here on top of the golden fire. Dominator is still out here. Look at this. He's just eating some loot and throwing some nades. Oh, that nade coming right at my face. Oh, if I would have been in game, I probably would have reached up like a softball and just grabbed it and said, yeah. It's mine. You're out. Alright, so let's go. Let's try to get on into this match a little more. Blaze. Oh, Blaze has been knocked. Blaze has been knocked. Oh, they're going to smoke him up and try to get him up and back into this match. And they're still taking those shots over onto him. And let's see. These sexy IGL right up and over here. Still with the eyes down. Oh, it looks like everybody's got their eyes over on straight out in Nepal. So now let's see what's going on with Simple Minded. Let's check in on the Boomer. Hello, Boomer. What are you doing, Boomer? Boomerang. Alright, keeping the eye down onto Simple Minds and Golden Fire, because they are still fighting over that compound that is, let's see, Dom is still in zone. Look at the mini map down in your right-hand corner. Dom is still in this. Let me scroll on out just a little bit, and I'll put the iPad up there because it is a quiet moment. And, oh, OnlyFans Cradle gets knocked. He gets knocked by Gamma. Gamma. Where is Gamma? All the way over here. So nice job, Gamma. I did not catch your knock, but I caught it on the elimination feed. So they are getting ready to rotate down and out. Dominator! Dom getting a knock over here. Let's see if we can get on over here. He's got 2 of them knocked. Let's see. Dominator down to about 5 HP. They're still coming up, Dom. Here they come. Straight out of Nepal. And Blaze. Oh, the nade. Oh, the nade. The nade onto the Dominator. So now it's Entity Ace. Did you see that? He was using the buggy to just keep his head down and able to just peek in onto where those teams were. Azpec. Hey, you got it. Azpec. I try, Azpec. I try so hard. You guys are all fighting at the same time. Stop it. Alright, so let's see what else is going on. Let's check in on Blues. Blues is in some trouble over here. Oh, yes, he is in trouble. Straight out in the ball, coming right up and behind him. Hello, Gamma. Now what you gonna do? Shout out to Gamma for supporting XO Esports and me. So let's go as Pack. Big fan, big fan. Alright, let me see if I can do any aerial, get an idea, give you an idea of what this zone looks like. So, OnlyFans Kratos. Alright, so we have straight on Nepal right behind Strive Era, next to Team 10, which are Soren. Team 10 with 2 team members on there, neither one of them with the tag. Team 6, Zero Mercy. Team 13, Simple Minded. And I think I've got most of these teams. Whoops. That's because I have most of the teams. Oh, we'll try again. Alright, so straight on Nepal still. Oh, straight on Nepal pushing down and into this compound. So now let's get on over to straight on Nepal. Entity. Strive Era right here. Entity ASOP, they're right here on top of you. Oh, ASOP. So now they're coming right up and in on the IC. Straight on Nepal, pushing up and in as hello, Spidey. All you have to do is shout out XO Esports is back. Take a screenshot of it and writing it into the chat. Get it over to their server. That's all you need to do, Spidey, to get into this. Oh, and he goes out to the play zone. So let's get on over to Wolf because that's who we clicked on. And the only team in zone right here. So let me go ahead and get the sky view. See if I can get most of these players in here for you. There you go, guys. That is your zone. Your zone. None of these teams are in zone yet. They are still pushing up and into zone. Let's go. Let's check in on the finest Gamma. Trying to get those shots. Look at that. Right across in the way with that 3-time spray. And so now he's trying to figure out where straight on Nepal is. As it looks like Chris is pushing up over onto Simple Minds. Trying to figure out where Simple Minds are. Simple Minds. Ooh, look at this. OnlyFans Kratos trying to get the eyes outside of that little peoples at the top of the warehouse in Oliver. Oh, I think Gamma just saw you. Gamma creeping right up and in. So let's go. And all the smoke plumes coming up and over. We still have straight on Nepal on this backside. Let me go ahead and put the iPad up for just a moment. There you go. Oh, Gamma, look out. They see you. Let me put this iPad up really quick. There is your chaos. The absolute chaos. Oh, the nade. The nade from XP3 right onto Gamma's head. So now it's just up to Chris over here. Chris. Oh. XP3. XP3 is just coming out fighting. He's mad. He's like, I'm done with this blue stuff. Alright, so Oliver. And let's go on over to Simple Minded and let's see what OnlyFans Kratos is doing. Hello, Kratos. Checking in on your OnlyFans. Checking in. Let's go over to Zero Facts Given. And I'll go ahead and go on down just a little bit. Get you guys a little closer to the action now as we've got all of them right here in on your screen down below. You can see that they're all still trying to use the crates, trying to use the terrain. I'm not sure how many smokes any of these guys have left, but they're going to save it for the next zone shift if they've got any left, because right now they are all under cover. They all have enough cover for the zone and deep trying to get barbecued over here. So let me put this map back up there. There you go, so you can see where they all are now. Here comes the push. They are all starting to push right up and in. And Oliver right here behind these crates. And they're coming right up and in on deep trying to drop shot. Does get one, does get two. Deep still trying to, oh! Oh, jeez. Here you go. So Simple Minded coming in first with 7 eliminations. GG. Simple Minded coming in second. Soren with 3 eliminations coming in third. Ooh, straight out of Nepal with 19. Is that 19? Let's see. No, I think I looked at that wrong. I thought that was an 8, guys. 17, because that's a huge difference. 17 eliminations. GG, straight out of Nepal. Here you go. 4 through 6. 7 through 9. 10 through 12. 13 through 15. 16 through 18. And 19. Going all out straight out of Nepal. Blaze BT, 9 eliminations, 848 damage. Just weeks away from going to PMSL to fight for us. Let's go. Be right back. I feel like Crow may see the real gunners right behind him. Oh, on top of him, to be honest. Oh, Crow. Crow on the scooter. You gotta hate being on a scooter. Hello, Rushy. Hello, Rush. Welcome. Alright, so it looks like he's going to be able to get out from under the real gunners. So the real gunner was up on those oil tankers, but Crow getting out of there. Oh, I see a yellow tag right in front of him from Dark Esports. No, Dark Esports is not in this. So who was the yellow tag that I saw? Must have been the orange tag from Doran, because Digital Age is way to the north. Oh, where's X-Force? Oh, X-Force going all the way over to the western wall. Oh, and Crow gets found by the center coming out of Picado, as the solo does take Crow off that scooter. But he does have the wolves all the way across on the other side. Why are they shooting boxes plus points? Excitement, celebration. I wouldn't worry too much about that. Sometimes they just get crazy. All right, so let's see what else is going on. What else is going on? Toast right up on over here. Toast is right here, right next to the Rival 6. So let me check in on Shoo Young. Where did you go? He's shy, guys. He's shy. Coming right up and over on the other side of the Emperors. So the Emperors were right underneath Shoo Young, and so now he is still chasing them down, still trying to figure out. Oh, we could see them right there. And the sleepy one making an appearance on screen upside down and backwards, as they are all pushing right up and into La Gabaria, as we are still going to the north. And the wolves and the sentinels ended up running into each other right on down here. Jit trying to get away from that spray by all 3 of them over here. We do have all 4 of the wolves still standing. Wancho, oh, we driving right past them. We still have X-Force coming up along that western edge as well. Everybody else clustering into, oh, Crow just not having any fun today. He has been taken out, headed over to Sandhawk as we speak. Alright, so now let me check in on Beton and see what's happening. It does look like the Sentinels are pulling away, and now the real gunners, Esports, right over here underneath this drop. You guys know I have a problem with the drops. Let's see if I can get over here to the actual people. Real gunners. Oh, are we down to just Coffin? It is down to just Coffin, so he does have the Dreamers, all of them pulling right up and in onto him. He does have the S12K, so let's see if he can hold off the 3-man push. Oh, and there goes the real gunners out to the Dreamers. Let me go ahead and put the iPad up so you guys can check in on where your teams are, because they are all pushing into La Gabaria for the most part. So, oh, even the center. Oh, the center just went right up and into the Rival 6. Still coming up and around with that S12, trying to get the shot onto Shoo Young. Shu Young finishing off the Sinners, but the Emperor is still taking those shots across at not only Rival 6, but Nucleotide Esports up on top of that. And X-Force. Oh, Claus finding X-Force. So now we are down to just Valak. Valak is the sole survivor to the X-Force. Fate getting taken out by Claus. And now the Wolves are not too far away from X-Force, or from Shoot to Survive. Did I say that wrong again? I'm trying to be so good about this. Let's see. I think we're going to have some issues for X-Force coming up and into this northern side, because the northern side is just packed full of teams. You can see as he's driving right on through, he's coming right between the Digital Age and the Dreamers Esports, coming up and into Nucleotide, passing by Rivals and Dreamers Esports, finding them. That was a rough entry into zone. Alright, so now we are still going over to that western side of La Gabaria, just to the north of Crater Fields. And we do have Baton really close over here to Claus. Let me see if Claus has his eyes over here on Baton. And look at this, Claus in the grass, the desert gilly. There we go. Go ahead and put this back up here while I try to find the next fight. It does look like the XO Elites are still having fights, and we do have the Emperors now pushing right up and in onto the Dreamers. The Emperors, all four of them straight across, and Nucleotide in that fight over here with, where did Nucleotide go? They're over here with XO. They all wrapped around that northern side. I didn't even notice they went all the way up and around to the north side of La Gabaria, coming right up and in onto the Wolves. Oh, Wancho coming right up and in, and now Tiger, the last one, still standing over here. I don't think Quackity has knocked Tiger down to about 20 HP, and they are still coming in. I didn't even notice that crazy wraparound to the north side, coming around and landing in the lap of the Wolves. So now the Wolves are up to 7 eliminations. We are down Doran, but we should be able to pick him up because we are right here on the edge of zone. Zone is getting ready to pop, and we are going out even further into the hills just to the southwest of La Gabaria, north of Crater Fields. So now let's see. I'm not sure how the Sentinels, let's go over here and check in on the Sentinels. I'm not sure how they're going to push through all these teams. They do have the Dreamers right there in front of them, and the Emperors right to their north. And Rival 6, oh no, the sleepy one has been knocked. So now I think Rival 6 is down to just Mindful, but he should be able to get Shu Young picked back up. Cloudy does get eliminated. Oh, and Claus coming up over the other side to get that knock onto almost there, and he is just on the edge, the eastern edge of zone, and all this is happening out on the other side, just as the play zone is trying to push right in. Philo coming right up and in on top of Bob. Hello everyone, and welcome back. We are still getting them into their seats right now. We are missing the XO Elites, but and at Team 11, X-Force. X-Force needs to get on in. They only have 1 minute left. So we are headed into match 3 of tonight's XO Esports $50 cash scrims. And guys, if you want to get your name on the wheel of name, you have to write in the chat, XO is back. You have to comment that in the YouTube chat and screenshot your comment and get it over to the XO giveaway channel. That's how you get your name on the wheel of names. So make sure you got XO is back from your account, guys. Alright, so let's go. Let's see. We're still missing the XO Elites, which is odd, and X-Force. So I'm not sure where X-Force are. Let's see. Everybody else is in here though. So I think we're waiting for those two teams. It looks like Crucial got out of that. XO is back. There you go, Fresno. Good luck, Fresno. I hope your name is pulled tonight. Here's some extra luck for Fresno. Always here to support the boss. There it is. There you go. That's what you need to do, guys. That's what you need to do. This time we are jumping with Straight Out of Nepal Blaze. 9 eliminations, 848 damage. Straight Out of Nepal Blaze. Let's see, where is Straight Out of Nepal? Let me see if I can find him. He's slot 17. Let me get him over onto the iPad. Slot 17 Blaze. There we go. And get the iPad up and ready for you guys. There we go. And put that up there. That he is, like I keep saying, they are on their way to Brazil. Straight Out of Nepal in Brazil for us, our heroes. Let's go. Woo, and they are just hot. Let's get that map up there for you. Welcome to Sandhawk. We're coming in from the very southeast side of the docks, going across Camp Charlie, Pine Nan, between the triangle of death and ruins, going over the top of Camp Alpha, all the way to the other side. Insane XO is back. You guys got it. There you go. That's all you have to do to get your name on the Wheel of Names. Shout out to XO Esports. Alright, so Straight Out of Nepal is jumping with another team. They are the underrated rookies. So we'll go ahead and put that up there. And I'll keep an eye down below. Looks like we've got the Strive Era. Simple Minded, not too far away. Looks like Soren going to boot camp by themselves. But Strive Era and Simple Minded headed over to Paradise Resort. That may be our first or our second fight. Let's see if they end up over on top of Straight Out of Nepal. Ends up over on top of the underrated rookies. Because that's really all I see. And our zone is down here on the southeast side. So we do have the two teams over there. And I do see a fight going off already over in Paradise and Camp Charlie. Let's get down to Camp Charlie really quick and find out what is going on with Alpha 4 Legend. Here you go, Foxy. Your boy. Oh, he's up to 4 eliminations. Squad wipe for Sabakis. There you go. Squad wipe. I am so sorry I missed it. It must have been fast and furious because I didn't even see the elimination feed. I'm sorry, Sabakis. But there you go. Squad wipe. And now we do have another fight going on. Let's see if this is, where is this so I don't miss it? Is it up and over here, I think? Is that where they went? Yeah, the top losers are right on over here with Zero. Mercy, Zero. Mercy trying to get Zelo. Zelo trying to stay out of that spray. And then we got 10K over here as well. Look at this. 10K all the way across. And is he going to get that with the Vector? He's got that extended mag on this Vector, so it's possible we can hear the footsteps coming up and around him because they're on a 2-2 split getting these solos. So Zelo, you got a duo coming right up and in. Oh, Zelo. So now 10K, or I don't care. I thought that said 10K. IDK. IDK is right on over here with all the other two and the other All 4 of them are now pushing up right on over here. He does have this UMP ready for the action. He jumps up, and now he's just, instead of waiting for them to come up and in, he swings out right. He does get one, but that door shot right on his face. So they should, all of Zero Mercy should be able to get in and back into the match. And now we do have 2 teams right on over here, Simple Minded with Strive Era. So we do have, let's check in on what is going on over here. And they're all just waiting for that opening. They're patiently waiting. And oh, straight out in a Paul. Oliver's been knocked, and I don't think the rest of his team's going to be able to get on over there. And now we do have Pravda in a fight as well. You remember that chaos with the duo in the first Erangel, and I'm not sure where Pravda is, but it does look like straight out Nepal. Let's check in on Blaze BT. There you go, guys. Yes, that's what you need to do. There you go. GG's. There you go, guys. All right, so Oliver is getting covered by Blaze BT, and XP3 is going up and around. Look at this. Strive Air. Oh, the underrated rookies is what I meant to say. Wolfie getting right on down in. They're going to go ahead and pick up Oliver, and now they are trying to get those shots. Oh, there's another player over on backside. We do have Hit You over there, but I swear it sounded like there were shots coming from the other side of Hit You. So let's go ahead and check in on that. And while I check in on the rest of the map, let's go over to the top view of what is happening over here in Paradise Resort. Sorry, guys. And find out what is going on. They are patiently waiting. Look at this. I think Simple Minded are leaving Paradise. My mouth has decided to just do its own thing, guys, as normal. So you guys are used to that, clearly. Over here at the party store, I still call this the party store ever since I laughed about it. And it does look like they're pushing up over here onto Team 7, Pravda Esports. And oh, there goes Kyoshi. So now we're still coming right up and in. Look at this. This push by Made in Nepal. Let's get over to the party store on the main screen, and I'll put the map up down below. Let's check in on Rat. The Rat coming right up and onto this backside. And I'll put this map up here for you. There you go. And now we do have another team coming up and in. You can see in the background, we do have Final coming up. Look at this. They're coming across the bridge. And now Final is about ready to... Oh, Rat seeing them as they go up and over to that Piney and Hill. Ooh, Chris gets found by Gunner. Way up on the top. Gunhager? I'm not sure his names. I give up. XO is back. Wait, I mean, XO is back. Oh! Nice. Nice, Foxy. I see what you did there. I see. So we do have Alpha 4 Legend. Foxy, your team is coming up and around. Do you see that? So we do have right here on your screen, Team 16, not too far away. Final is there. Oh, who got you? Alpha 4 Legend. The one that just got the 1v4. And so now here comes the push. They are coming right on down into this third party. Oh, he hops on out, but he is just fine. And now he's going to try to get those shots over on the Made in Nepal. And you can see in the background, not only are there 3 or 4 teams over here, but we also have Team 14, the real Gunners, over on the other Piney and Hill trying to get into this chaos. All these teams right here over by Piney, and the rest of the map barely cleared out. So now let's see. Chris. Oh, Chris is the eyeballs. Everybody is watching. Alright, so now we do have Zilla straight across and Made in Nepal coming down and around as well. And let's go. It looks like Sabaki trying to get those nades up and over and right up and in. As let's see who's coming up, and now Zilla getting pulled up on by all of them over here, and he's on the back side of the wall. Look at this, trying to get the right in the back. I'm just gonna let the screen keep playing because I don't have to click, guys. There's so much going on. So now it does look like Blues is the last one still standing for Team 20 final. And Alpha 4 Legend up to 9 eliminations now. So let's go. I think that's the chaos of the party store. So now let's get on over to Simple Minded. So I finally said the right name. Strive Era. Strive Era. I did it again, guys. This is Strive Era. This is not Simple Minded for the 30th time tonight. I'm just not even going to be able to get it right. So, Strive Era. And here is Simple Minded. So, these two teams have to stay away from each other. They are not allowed to fight anymore. They are not allowed to get anywhere near each other on the map. So says me. Hello, Nighty. Alright, so let's go. Let me see what else is going on. Where is, I think now's a good time to put this map up here for you so you can check in on what is happening. Let me go on over here because I see a 1v1 happening with Team 20 final pushing up on the Alpha 4 Legend. Bambanini, I can never say his name right. Bambamini. Oh, Blues is trying to stay out of that nade. Look at this. It jumps that up and over the top of the rock. It is UMP versus DBS. And oh, the UMP for the win here for Blues on to Alpha 4 Legend. Now Blues has to move out and around, but you can see that we're still in stage 2. The heal is not, or the zone is not hurting that much, so we still have this chaos going on over here between Simple Minded and Strive Era. If I can get the right teams. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Alright, so look at this. OnlyFans Kratos. He's down to about 1 HP. He does get that heal up. So now let's see. He is still trying to figure out where they are right on down below. So let's see. Who is that? I think it's that Aqua right on over here watching as both of them from Simple Minded coming down this hill. And he's the last one still standing for Strive Era. God, you guys are killing me. Oh, they go! Sprayed both of them right on out of that car. So there they go. So now, Strive Era. He's up to 2 eliminations. He may be able to get on over to Icy. Icy is down just to about 5 HP, but Simple Minded is still right across from him. As he is coming, oh, through the window, and another squad wipe. Amethyst up to 4 eliminations. That's the second squad wipe of tonight. The second squad wipe. Alright, Simple Minded. There we go. But we have a lot of chaos down here by the cage. Let's get on over to 6767. Hello, 6767. Oh, are you AFK? Get your butt in the game. Dempa. Let's get on over to Mamba. Mamba 19. Oh, no. And look at this. He is still AFK. No. Taken out by the Golden Fire. The Golden Fire. Let's see what's going on over here. So now we do have a couple of teams coming up and in. You can see that Team 6 is coming up that hill. That is the Golden Fire. Let's see what's going on over here with Slaughter. Slaughter, another one whose name I can never get right. It's too hard to say Slaughter. Alright, So we do have Alpha 4 Legend across the way on that dip hill. So let's check in on Alpha 4 Legend. It looks like, oops, Sabaki. Remember, he was the first 1v4 over in Camp Bravo. And we've got Soren all the way across, but they are also getting shot from the other side of the hill, from the Golden Fire. And then down below is also Zero Mercy. Zero Mercy straight on down below as well. Jax, right there. Oh, what a spray by Sabaki. Sabaki right across that wide open space. So now let's go ahead. We are still going over to the southeast side. We have a bit of Camp Bong in here, just to the north of the docks, and we still have 10 teams in this. And I think now is a good time to put up that iPad. There you go. Now you can check in on where your teams are. There you guys go. You guys got it. You're on a roll now. There it is. Fill up the screen. Get your name on tonight's wheel. Oh, the UC. Shout out to XO. Alright. Blaze BT right over here on the underrated rookies. And not too far away from Sign to God. Sign to God, Toxic Mahal. I am not too worried about you. You seem to know how to play. He is keeping an eye up the hill onto straight on the Paul Blaze and over onto the underrated rookie SK. So they've got him all the way across and over there. Golden Fire. Oh, Golden Fire Dominator finding Zabaki. So there goes Zabaki, and there goes the last one for Alpha 4 Legend, because I think Alpha 4 Legend was just a duo. So now it does look like Blaze BT is starting to make his move. He did get into that vehicle. XP3 coming up and around. Both of these two are straight on the Paul, down to a duo. But it does look like we got some chaos going on over here. The sexy IGL from Bigado is trying to come up in onto version 9, I believe. We are so right here. Yes, it is. God Kid. Ooh, he's trying to throw that nade right up and into Molly. Oh, the Molly got the God Kid. So now we do have Zero Mercy taking over the compound in zone. We'll stay here for just a second. I'm going to go ahead and scroll on in to give you guys a better view of where your teams are. We still have 8 teams, but we only have 19 players, because most of these teams have had one or more of their players picked off. Let me put that map up there, because we're getting ready. Look at that. Zero Mercy, blessed to zone. Alright, so blessed bad zone, but they're getting pushed up on now. We do have the Golden Fire coming right up and over the top of that. And Dominator, he does know that they are right on down the hill underneath them. So now let's go over to Soren. Hello, Soren. I don't recognize most of these names. I'm not exactly sure who you guys are. I can't even say this name. Zerak. Zerak coming down and around. Ooh, Blue, does he know you're there? Yes, he does. He knows you're there, Blue. So what are you doing over here, Blue? Do you know? Oh, the nade. Oh, what a nade right over on top of Blue from Xerax. So now let's see what else is happening as they're still trying to push on into the zone. And now let's see what's going on. The underrated rookie trying to come in now onto XP3. XP3 has come down and around, and XP3 is getting SK right through underneath of this. So now let's go. This little shack with all the little cracks. Alright, so there goes. Let's go back up to Soren. Soren, ooh! 1 HP! 1 HP for Xerac. Alright, so now let's see what else is going on. Zero Mercy over here in a fight. Where is Zero Mercy? I'm surprised he didn't get not jumping out of that buggy moving along. So now legit Too legit to quit. Yeah, I think that's the song. I think so. Now, the zone. Let's get on over. Get what is happening? You know it's not so easy over here in Sandhawk with all the trees. But we are down to the top 4 teams. Blaze, BT, Blaze coming right up and in. Gets the last one signed to God. So now it is Blaze, BT versus all of them from Soren and the Zero Mercy. There you guys go. Let me go ahead and put that up over here. Let's get on over here and see what I can see. Oh, Blaze BT is not alone. He is a duo over here. And he is watching Zero Mercy drive. Oh, Blaze just lasering them out of that car as they come right up and in the second car. Oh, and I think he just got that. He did. He stole that. Stole that from the other team. Soaring right up and over on the top of it. So now we are down to the top 2 teams. It is a duo versus squad. So now all 4 of them from Soren versus XP3 and Blaze BT. So it looks like Soren is trying to get that res off over in the blue. But this is stage 7. I don't know if they're going to be able to get that res off. Blaze BT coming down and around using the rocks to come right up and over onto deep right on the other side. Blaze throwing that nade up and over. Oh, the nade onto Xerox. Throwing a nade from Blaze BT. He's coming down and around and he gets deep. And so now I think we are down to just Coley. Coley is the last one still standing, and Blaze is still full of nades. He's got 4 more and he's still whipping them right up and over at Coley. Look at this. As soon as Coley comes right up. Oh, did Blaze see that? And now Coley down to about 5 HP. And Blaze with that other nade coming right up and over. Headed to Brazil. BMSL straight out of Nepal with 12 eliminations. 22 total points for the Sandhawk match. Soren coming in second with 3 eliminations, and Zero Mercy coming in third with 9 eliminations. G top 3. Here are the rest of your scores: 4 through 6, 7 through 9, 10 through 12, 13 through 15, 16 through 18. Going all out straight out of Nepal. Blaze BT. The nades were so firing right on point. 9 eliminations, 602 damage. We'll be jumping with Blaze when we come right back for tonight's final match. I will be right back. Is right there, in Claws taking those shots over at Philo as he drives right next to Dark Light, and now he is still headed right up and over into the zone, into the belly of Shoot to Survive. They are all right there on top of those hills. Blaze trying to get the shots right on down on top of Philo, and oh, Blaze. And so we do have Shoot to Survive taking over the whole southern side, and the Wolves coming in from that west. We do have the Digital Age already planted in the compound in that north side of zone, and everybody else is just trying. Oh, I feel a fight coming on as the Wolves push into Shoot to Survive. Claws gets knocked by Doran from the Wolves right here. Claws right down below Blaze, and I'm not sure anybody's going to be able to get over there unless Blaze can get the Wolves off the top of the hill. So we still have all these teams in here. We have 8 teams coming in. There you go. You can see where everyone is. It is at this moment, it is the Wolves versus the Shoot to Survive, and we are down to just Blaze. Blaze is the last one still standing, and there goes Baton So is Doran the last one? I do see one more. Oh, Wancho. Oh, that nade by Doran. Taking Blaze down. Oh, here comes another nade. Oh, follow up nade by Doran. What a nade, landing right on top of Shoot to Survive. And we still have Nucleotide right on the backside of the digital age. And he does have to go through them or go around. I have no idea how he's going to get into this zone because he has to go across the street and into the digital age. The Dreamers and the Wolves. We do have the Sentinels over on that other side. Oh, Jit! Woo! Oh, Wolves. Wancho finding Jit all the way across as he tried so hard to get out of that vehicle. And now we have the Sentinels trying to drive right up and in. We got Nash jumping out. He does find Dreamers Esports, and Dreamers Esports is taken out by, who got you? Diamond got, oh, I'm losing it. I cannot keep up. So the Sentinels flow up to 6 eliminations. We still have 3 teams in this. We still have the Wolves from the top. But look at this. We got the digital age pushed right up and in onto the Sentinels coming into zone. And there goes the Sentinels, the digital age versus the Wolves. So they are all still coming in digital age on the east, and we've got the Wolves going all the way north to south, taking over the zone. But Don out there in the center zone driving around. And let's see, I can't really get you, I can't get you too close just yet, but let me go ahead and put the iPad up so you can see how spread out they are. We do have Baton trying to work his way up and into the digital age. Now all of them are outside of zone. No one is in zone right now. So they're, oh, that was a little overcooked. So the zone goes from just to the south of Wancho and to the north of Baton and that dip right there. So we have no more dip. Let me go ahead and see if I can find a better angle for you to see this zone. This is your zone. Talk about wide open spaces. There is nothing but a scooter in this zone. Look at that. Ooh, and there it is. There it is. The wolf. Alright, so I'm going to drink quick water. Sorry about the water. I know you guys hate my water bottle, but I'm sorry. Alright, here's your flight path coming in to Sandhawk. We're coming in just to the south of Nicom, going across the top of Nicom. Ruins all the way across Camp Alpha Island, just skimming the eastern edge of Hotton and dumping off into the water. All of these flight paths have been very, very shifted. This one almost all the way to the west. We have a huge cluster jumping off at the very start. We've got Exo Elites, Real Gunners Esports, and Dreamers Esports all the way down at that south. It does look like boot camp area is crazy. We've got the Digital Age, X-Force almost there. They are all right there over the top of boot camp. It looks like X-Force taking over boot camp. I do see Shoot to Survive over here in a fight with the Sentinels and Blaze. Oh, Blaze going down. Where is Claus? Claus does have a weapon in his hands, but now they are down. Oh, Dark Light just knifed Jit from the Sentinels, and Claus still coming down and around this corner edge. Let's see where Dark Light is, right up over here. He has an AK now, and we do have the Sentinels. Let's see, I still think Claus is coming. Oh, Claus getting that off angle right when we switched over to him. Can he stay on his feet though? Cloudy and Flo, the last two remaining for the Sentinels, still trying to get those shots over onto Bob and Dark Light. We did lose one from from Shoot to Survive, and it was Blaze. So now let's see what's going on as the duo Dark Light and Bob come pulling right up onto Cloudy. Cloudy does have the Tommy gun. The rest of the map is pretty separated. I see Fate from X-Force getting really close over here to Nucleotide. So Fate, I'm not sure if Fate's gonna, oh, he did get knocked. Claus is mad. He mad. Alright, so let's get on over here and see what's going on as Ragpa comes right up and in. So we'll do a side by side. They are right on the backside of each other. Fate watching as he comes right up and around, right on top of them. So let's see. Where is Fate? Where is Fate? Oh, he's got two of them back here. I'm not sure who's back here with Fate, but X-Force, we do have, who is that down at the south side? I cannot see where they all are. X-Force. Ooh, we have a Remix in here. Hello, Remix. Let's go back up to Fate, though. They are all pushing right up and in. We do have another one coming up. We have all four of them coming up from... Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Let me switch over to... Godlin is right here, right in front. And here goes the rest of them. Fate popping right up. Hello everyone and welcome back. We're on Hard Start. You can see that we still have them popping on in, but this time we are going to be jumping with Blaze BT9 elimination. 602 damage going into tonight's final match of the EXO $50 cash scrims. If you guys are not in the EXO server, you are missing out on cash scrims. You are missing out on tournaments. You are missing out on giveaways. You are missing out. They even do movie nights. Guys, get over to their server. Get your butts in the server. Alright, let me get on over to Blaze BT one more time tonight for straight out of Nepal. Alright, let me put this up there. Let me find him on down here. EXO is back. Yes, it is. That you guys got it. There you go. Man, we're straight out of Nepal. Ooh, I almost missed it, guys. Almost missed it. There you go. Tonight's final match. We're coming in from that southwest edge of military base Sosnovka. Going across the top of the military base. Going across the river to the farm, shelter, mansion area. And right into the middle of the bass mouth. You can see the upper lip and lower lip right there, and it does look like AFKs may end up on that bass mouth upper lip. So there you go, because if you draw this around, you can see the bass mouth, Milta Power Peninsula is the fish tail, Lapovka is the fish fin. I saw it for myself. Alright, so let's see what else is going on. We got all sorts of teams going across the river. You can see from Made in Nepal, Golden Fire, Alpha 4 Legend, straight out of Nepal is headed over to Milta, and they are not alone. So we're going to go ahead and put them back up on the map. You can see that there are 3 or 4 teams coming down with straight out of Nepal. Let's check in on where Blaze BT is gonna end up and how many of these. Look at that. He turns around and there's a sky full of birds above him. Alright, so let's see what else is happening on the mini map. Down in the lower right hand corner, you can see that we got a couple of teams headed over to Milta Power Peninsula. We have the fine, let's see, team 15, the finest, yes, right over here with the Expo Elites. And our zone is almost the same zone as the very first one. So we're again going all the way to that central north side. And then Soren way up in Yasnaya with Simple Minded. Alright, let's check in on what's going on over here. And we'll go ahead and scroll on out. You can see that Vengeance dropped with them. And Vengeance is stuck over here in this very western edge. They only have these 3 little buildings. It's all straight out in Nepal, all up and around these upper edges. So look at this. So there you go. Vengeance right there. So we'll stay on the screen for a minute. We also have some chaos going on over here. Boomer finding Maiden Nepal all the way across on that other side from the top of the north side. But we also have, we got Simple Minded and Strive Era in Yasnaya. I told you guys are not allowed to be by each other. I told you that already. Entity. Oh, Ace OP has been knocked over here in this north apartment building, but Wagwan has also been knocked. So it's a 3v3v3. I don't even know. You guys are killing me over here. That's all I got to say. Alright, so let's see what's going on with the other team right on over here. Oh, Vengeance is already down. It happened that fast. I'm sorry, I missed it. Alright, so let's get up over here. Ooh. Nope. Let's get on over here. Let's check in on Soren. And now I'll go ahead and put that map up there. And while we have just a second, let's go. The Finest in a fight. Oh, I'm missing the fight over here with the Finest and Exo Elites. What is happening over here? Exo Elites are down to just a duo now. So let's go. Let's see what's going on across the road with the Finest. The Finest Chris up to 2 eliminations. So now let's see what else is happening. And we also have, oh, this is final. You guys, this is final. The Finest. Oh, the Finest are right there in front of them. So now look at this. Chris coming right up and in onto, I saw, is that Bella? Something bad fella. So they're still, Chris is still coming right up and in from a final to the Finest. You guys trying to kill me, I swear. Alright, so we do have top losers going in across that west bridge, and Zero Mercy not too far behind him. Maiden Nepal right in front of him. Is that Maiden Nepal at least? Team 16, yes it is. Yes it is, guys. You guys are still trying to kill me. Alright, so let's see. I wonder how many times tonight I've messed up these team names, but final with the L. It is Finest with the T's. Let's see. Let's check in over here because Luffy was a top fragger, one of the first match top fraggers. Let's get on over here. Saran gets that knock, but he's down to 5 HP. We do have Chris pushing right up and over the top of this, and he's got the S as well. And Saran, 1 HP! Can Saran finish this off? No, Saran goes down, and so now it's just down to the bad fella, and the bad fella is over here on the other side of Milta. Oh, and he is getting shot at by Blues. So final. Let's get on over to Blues. Let's see, where's Blues? Blues keeping an eye on where the bad fella. Let's see what's happening over here. Luffy is still bleeding out over here. The bad fella doing the jump shot up and over the top of the hearse. Let's go. Oh, the jump shot from Gamma. I'm so sorry. So now here comes the rest of the final, and he gets another one with the UMP, but now he is down to 1 HP as the final are pulling right up in onto him. So now here comes the nade right over onto Chris. Oh, he banks it. Oh, the final axe. The final axe marks the spot, guys. All right, so let's see. What else is happening on this? Let me put this iPad up here and let me readjust and figure out what is happening. It does look like Urza. I haven't seen an Urza player in a long time. Look at this. We got Urza playing over here with Made in Nepal. Not too far away from Alpha 4 Legend. Alpha 4 Legend over here at the West Barn. Look at this. The West Farm is right on top of Made in Nepal, and Team 21 is circling down and around, but Team 21, Alpha 4 Legend, does have to move up. You can see right here on the mini map up in the upper right, that is zone, so they're not that far away from getting into zones. So let's get on over here to... Let's check in on Wagwan, also from Made in Nepal, but playing for Soren. They came out of Yasnaya, the top losers, coming all the way from the military base island across the West Bridge and all the way up right next to where Soren was in Yasnaya. Alright, what else is going on? We got Zero Mercy down in a fight with the Golden Fire. Do you know who is... No, I don't, Jack Lord. Who is that? Broken Spirit toxic for you? Yeah, I don't know who it is. Is that you? Oh, what a nade by Slaughter right up and over the top. And here comes the Golden Fire on to Zero Mercy. Zero Mercy. Oh... There goes Zero Mercy. 2 for Dominator. 2 full of slaughter. Slaughtering. Alright, what else is happening? What happened over here with the final? The final coming up and in onto another team. You guys, are we going to make it to Zone 5 this time? We got version 9 over here. Don't look, I'm looking. What are you doing over here with Straight Out in Nepal coming right up at your back? Top losers over to your east. And don't look, no, you're coming right up and onto you, Wolf. Oh, Wolfie said I'm looking. And so now we are up to Nervous. Nervous is the last one still standing for version 9. And he is still circling around straight out of Nepal. Straight out of Milta. So now let's see. Oh, Nervous. Nervous, you got their attention now. Oh, please. Oh, on the seat swap. And so now we'll stay here for just a second. It looks like we're going to have that split zone again with the river. So we'll have to see what's going to happen. Sign of God, way up by Simple Minded in Severny. And then we've got... At least they listen because we got Strive Era all the way over in North George. That helps. Thank you guys. Thank you for finally listening. But here comes Soren. Soren coming right up and in onto XP3. So now Straight Out of Nepal. Up to 10 eliminations. Guys, they are getting some Brazil money. They're going to have a pocket full of money after this week because these guys are on fire. These guys are really meshing well, and it is amazing to watch. We're down to the top 9 teams. Let me go ahead and put that iPad back up there so you guys can check in on where your teams are. Let's zoom it in just a little bit. You can see that final are coming right up and in right behind Straight Out of Nepal. Will Straight Out of Nepal have another 3 points added to their total? Because not too far away are the final coming right up there. You can see them parallel, and you know that these guys on the volcano are going to look across and see them coming right up and in. Alright, so let's see. You can see the final right there in front of them. Here they come. So are you going to see them? Let's go to Blaze BT. Blaze BT was the last match top fragger. Looks like they're coming over here to East Rise, and look at this, all 4 of them in it to win it. And let's go. Let's see what else is happening. They're trying to decide which side of the river we're going to have to go on. Lately, we've been going to the north side. It seems like the last couple of weeks we've gone north up towards that shooting range area a lot. Like a lot. Let's see if that's where we end up one more time tonight. Alright, I think they know that there's a team over in, Alpha 4 Legend. Oh, you got their attention, Bombardi. I don't even know how to say your name, but Made in Nepal. They can see you over there as well. Rat, you're right here in Blaze BT's prone spray. So let's see what's going on. Bombardi where did Bombardi... Bombanini or whatever his name is. I hate that name. Alpha 4 Legend. Bombamini. Right over here, getting a better angle over onto Made in Nepal. Made in Nepal still right here in the school, and I'm not sure where the rest of... Oh, look at that. They're pushing up and in. Let's go over here to Bones. Bones on the jump shot over the top of the gate, trying to get on in. 2 of them down from Made in Nepal. So now let's get on over to Made in Nepal, see what's going on. Brad has been taken down, and Urza is the last one. No, we do have 2. We got Sleazy as well. We got Urza and Sleazy trying to get those nades up and over onto Alpha 4 Legend on this push. And now Toxic Mahal, Sign to God, gets taken down by the final. And look at this, straight out Nepal is still third partying this fight over here. And look at this, there goes straight out of Nepal, going up onto Rossville, I think. Let's see what's going on. No, they are coming in on the backside of the school. They pushed up to the school. Blaze BT is up on the backside. That made by Wolfie right up and over, trying to get Sleazy in that little room. So now let's see, where is Bones? Hello Bones. Bones coming right up and in, also trying to get those nades over onto Urza. Straight up and in. Sticky bombs. Alright, so we are going north of the river again, over towards the Severny area, shooting range hills. Alright, so let's see. All these teams right on down here in school will have to go ahead and rotate out. It looks like straight out Nepal getting ready to rotate out. Urza, the last one, still standing against all of them. So now let's go on over here as they are pushing right up and in onto Urza, all 4 of them. He might be able to get this res off, but we do have Bones coming up and around trying to get those footsteps and see what's going on side by side. Ooh, Bones down to about 5 HP. Bones does have to get a little more. Ooh, he's still throwing the mollies out and around. He has not healed up just yet. Bombamini. Alright, so now let's go. And oh, fire! Is he gonna be able to get Big Bang? Is he gonna be able to get that fire off of him? I'm not exactly sure. He does get the fire off of him. And now Deep goes down. Urza comes out and goes down. So Alpha 4 Legend, what a fight. Alright, so let's get it up and over now. So we'll go ahead and find out what is happening next. Straight out in the ball is coming back in and around. Look at this. Oliver trying to figure out what's happening. Oliver also coming towards the school area, maybe trying to get Alpha 4 Legend on the rotation out. Look at this. We'll have to see if Alpha 4 Legend can get out of this, because straight out of Nepal, getting into position, trying to gatekeep, and Oliver keeping an eye on it. So, let's see. Look at this. Wolfie on the other side. Alpha 4 Legend about ready to fall into a straight out of Nepal trap. Bombanini going the other way. So, let's see. Do they know? Let's check in on Bones. Oh, let's go. I don't think Bombanini So now let's go ahead and go back to the map, checking out the map. I don't think we're gonna see much, so Bones, I'm not sure if we're gonna see anything just yet. Look at this, Oliver, what are you gonna do? Is he coming right in the cross and goes right on the backside? Oliver watching as he goes driving by, but Blaze BT from the other side, and Oliver still pointing him out, still watching him. Oliver is the spotter of this trap play from Straight Out of Nepal. Look at this, Straight Out of Nepal still over there in the zone. Bones trying to drive right on the cross, right in front of Oliver. Oliver takes those shots right on over. So now Oliver does get him down. And now let's see, where is Bombamini and Zuri? So Zuri, let's see, they're in another fight. So let's go. Oh, no one is in zone. No one just yet. Straight Out of Nepal, Wolf, and XP3, the first two to get to zone. We do have another fight going on. And let's get on over to this fight outside on zone. We got Final Chris. I'm sorry, Chris. I'm sorry. And Final X trying to get... Oh, Final X gets taken out by the Dominator. Dominator's going to be able to pick up his team, but now they got to hurry to get to zone because zone is going to start hurting. And look at all these teams over on this western to southern edge, and only Straight Out of Nepal in zone. Let's get back to the underrated rookies, and let's see what's going on. Hit you. Alright. Hit you. Over here with SK. SK up to 3 eliminations. They're still pushing in, and we are down to 4 teams in stage 4. So if you haven't gotten your comment of XO is back, if you're wondering what I'm talking about, check the chat. The chat is on fire now. There, XO is back. Shout out to XO Esports. And now look at this, the underrated rookies going right up and into 2 Straight Out of Nepal. And so Oliver, look at this, Oliver there coming right up and around by you. Let's see if we can see what is happening. We got all this chaos right on over here. The underrated rookies down to SK. Let me see if I can switch on over to this fast enough. The underrated rookies trying to drive on by. And Straight Out of Nepal up to 16 eliminations. Now we're down to the top 3 teams. You can see Simple Minded Boomer coming in, and the Golden Fire. Golden Fire all the way across on the other side. And let's see what's going on with the Golden Fire now. They come right up and in onto Straight Out of Nepal. We do have Simple Minded down at the bottom, but look at this. Oh, tires splatter. So much tires splatter. So Dominator's taken down and out. So now we are down to this last 2 teams. We are in stage 5. 1 minute left. And now here they come. Straight Out of Nepal on this last push. Coming right up onto Simple Mind. Amethyst. Let's go. Let's see what's going on. Let's give XP3, Oliver, Blaze BT. Oh, Blaze BT. Blaze BT sees Ameth driving right up and behind him, and so is, look at the chaos driving. Look at this chaos. Ameth has all 3 of them from Straight Out of Nepal just racing right up, and Ameth going out into the blue trying to deny the point. And it looks like whoop, and there they come right up and what kind of chaos did I just watch? Straight Out of Nepal. 20 eliminations, 10 placement points, the 30 bomb for the final match of the XO $50 cash scrims. straight out of Nepal, straight to Brazil. PMSL for us. If that doesn't get you hyped up, I don't know what will. There you go. Coming in first with 20 eliminations. Simple Minded coming in second with 2 eliminations. And the Golden Fire with 8 eliminations. GG top 3 Dominator with 5 of those. Here are the rest of your scores: 4 through 6, 7 through 9, 10 through 12, 13 through 15. Oops, we're stuck. 16 through 18. Going all out, straight out of Nepal for the second or third time tonight. I'm losing count. Blaze BT, 7 eliminations, 624 damage. There you guys go. Thank you everyone for coming out and supporting. Little XO Esports is back night. Alright guys, let me go get the names for the Wheel of Names and I will be right back. Jumping in, so now let's go back to the live screen, get this down on here. And X-Force Fate does get knocked and taken down and out by Josh OP. Remix is still on his way up and around. We do have Godlin knocked up in there, up in the top of that tower. And look at this, we got another team coming up and in. It is the Sinners. The Sinners are also coming up along this ridge line, and we do have look like, yes we do, Almost There is also over here. So we have 4 teams at the top of Boot Camp Hill, all right here by X-Force, by the Sinners. We got Almost There coming all the way in from the east. We got the Sinners coming right up and in. Remix gets knocked over here. And let's see, where is the rest of them? Let me check in on Valak. Valak up at the top of that. And oh, we have Dark Esports now in a fight over here with Shoot to Survive. And I think we just lost Klaus. We are down to Bob and Dark Light at the ruins of Camp Alpha Mountain. So we do have Naomi, AP, and Calicar coming right up and in onto the duo. Dark Light and Bob just on that western edge of this. Oh no. I think that is it. We did lose Klaus. Alright, so we lost Fate in this, but we do have a let me try this one more time. We do have 4 eliminations for X-Force, and X-Force is getting away from Almost There, but Almost There is now pushing right up and in onto the Sinners over here as we talk. As we speak, so now the Sinners are down to just a duo. Everybody getting off the top of that ridge line. And we also have Legacy in control all the way up at the top. And now let's see what's going on over here. We do have, oh look at this, Shoot to Survive trying to get away from Dark Esports. They are nestled down into this cliffside now, getting away from Dark Esports, and the duo doing just fine over here. But Legacy in control now coming right up on this ridge line. So now we have 3 teams at the top of Camp Alpha Ruins. And I'll go ahead and put that iPad up so you guys can see where they are, because they are all right on top of each other. We do have the Mazexis over here on top of the Emperors. And ooh, Assault OP. He's doing that jiggle wiggle dance that they do. So now let's check in on Leader K. See what Leader K is doing, coming right. Oh, he was able to find him, but now he sees Rana right there. Oh, look at this. Mazexi's Leader K still coming up and around. So Assault OP, I believe, is the last one still standing. Leader K. Oh, Leader K finding him. And that is a squad wipe for Leader K of the Mazexis onto the Emperors. Now we do have another fight going off right on down here, and it does look like Legacy in control is the sole remaining team. It looks like the Shoot to Survive have gone on down as well as Dark Esports. So let me go ahead and put that map up here so you guys can check in on where your teams are, because there's been a lot of chaos and a lot of carnage in this very few minutes of Sandhawk match. Alright, so who is right down there? Is it Patty? Nope, it is V2. V2 is right here down below. All three of them, I believe, from the Real Gunners. I believe there are only 3. Yeah, we did lose Neverside, but they are coming up and in. So now, ooh, X-Force. X-Force is now getting, oh, Alim and Remix both have been knocked as almost there are coming into the triangle of death. We are down to just Valak now, and there goes Alim and Remix. And Zoom coming right up and around on the backside of Valak. Valak trying to get those shots with the S12K. And he still has all of them coming right up and in on him. You can see the mini-map. They are all pushing Valak all at the same time. And not too far away, the Sinners are in that background. But Valak is not worried about the Sinners at this moment, with all 3 of them right on top of them. And Valak is down to about 5 HP. Oh, Valak, I'm so sorry. Alright, so let's get back into this. Almost there. Philo does get knocked, but we do have the Sinners coming up right behind him. Let's see. Are they watching? They are right up on top of this hill. And now the Wolves are in a fight with the Digital Age. Look at this. We also have the Dark Esports, Calicar right over here, as well as Legacy in Control. We do have all of them right on over on that side. Digital Age over here in a fight with the trio from the Wolves. We got Wancho, Doran. Oh, we got all 4 of them from, we do have a full 4-man team for the Wolves. We have Wancho, Doran, Paton, and Crow against Wizard and Sendry. It looks like Darwin's been knocked, and I only see the trio over here, so let me go around this way. Wizard, are you the last one still standing? Yes, he is. He's the last one still standing as all of the Wolves push up in on top of him. And he is down to about 5 HP. And this is the active fight at the moment, and Doran is going to be able to get picked back up. Let me go ahead and put the map up there while I poke around and try to figure out where the next fight is going to be. I believe it's going to be over here with Dark Esports and Legacy in Control coming right across. The kid right in AP's sight. Oh, Chahal, I didn't see you right over here. Chahal coming up, and he does have AP and Calicar right there behind that rock, right in front of him. And our zone's getting ready to pop, and we are still going over to that western edge. Let's see if we can pull in from the water a bit. We are going to Ruins Island, down between Ruins and Sam He. I think that, there we go. I think I can scroll in even more without losing too many teams. And I'll put that up as soon as this fight is over. Sandu gets fine, but we do have Dark Esports right in front of us and almost there, right up on that ridge line behind that hot. I know you can't. Oh, they were all along there. I don't know if you were able to see all the tags from almost there. Calicar on the backside of this rock, and this nade could come right up and over. Doesn't get Calicar. No, he's able to get. Oh, but the kid comes down and around, finds AP again. That nade finishes off Calicar. Oh, Calicar. Alright, so now let's see what else can we see. Let me go ahead and put that back up there. You can see that Shoot to Survive is still coming in from the northern side of Camp Alpha. I believe they are a duo at this point. We still have Naomi on the bridge. And let's see, the Mazaxis. We have the Wolves coming in, and I feel like the Wolves are getting ready to come right on in on top of Exo Elites. Exo Elites now just trying to take all those shots. And Doran, I'm not exactly sure what that was about, but you gotta love the lag. Alright. Do we have that? Looks looks like Shoot to Survive is coming up right behind where Legacy in Control is at the top. Oh, crackety, whackety, down to about 20 HP. Dorn still trying to get those shots. Oh, and there he goes. So now let's get up over here and check in on Bob and see what's happening. Dark Light has been knocked, but they're right. Oh, that Molly was painful. There goes Dark Light. Bob still trying to get those shots over onto Sandu. Sandu coming up and around that backside. And they are just to the north side of zone. And they do have Naomi across the way. And I believe Naomi just got a knock. Yes, he did onto Sandu. So Naomi helping Shoot to Survive in a roundabout way, clearing out the north side of the river of. Hello everyone and welcome back. They don't usually give me the list this way, so give me a second to fix this. I hope you see your name on here, and I'm checking to make sure that everyone gets their own name on their own line. What kind of chaos is this, guys? So give me a second to get this together. Wow, you guys, look at this. Look at this. Ooh. I want to thank each and every one of you for coming out and supporting XO Elites and me. XO Esports is back. I keep saying XO Elites because that's a habit of mine. So let me just keep scrolling on down. Oh my gosh. Sorry, guys. I am not used to getting a list this way, but we'll get it together. We will get your name on this wheel. Oops. Let's go back one because I don't want any blanks in here. I hope you guys see your name on here. There are so many names. Oh, I gotta go through each and every one. And if I have an extra on here, I am sorry. I'm still trying, guys. I'm still trying. It's not cooperating. Oh my gosh. Here we go. Here's some more. No wonder they gave up on this list. You guys are insane. Thank you to each and every one of you for shouting out XO is back and giving me a moment to go through this. And let's go. What kind of chaos is this? That's my question. Holy cow. Alright, so we have 69 names. And Big Boss, I see you in here. So there's one shuffle, two shuffle, three shuffle just for the Big Boss. And here we go. Here we go. Shout out to each and every one of you. But congratulations on Goodell. There you go. Thank you for the shout out to XO is back. Go over to the XO Discord, open a ticket, tell them that you won tonight's UC giveaway on stream. Give them your user ID number so they can deposit some extra UC into your account. That is it for tonight's $50 XO Esports Cash Scrims. Go over to the Discord server to find out who won. I think I'm going to guess that it was straight out of Nepal. On fire. Have a great night, everyone. If you have some time, I'm getting ready to jump on over to the after hours semifinals day 2 for Group E. So have a great night, stay safe, and I will see you very soon. Good night, everyone.